I want to bring you into my hitting laboratory. Here's some players with the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. It's batting practice with a hack attack machine. Ever notice when a player hits off a machine, he says to the coach, hey, let me see one or two. Why does he need to see one or two? And this is my question for you. What's the purpose of batting practice? Is it to master our swing biomechanics, or is it to master our timing? And what are we really timing? Did you notice the last batter was popping up and fouling off a lot of pitches, just as this batter is doing the same? This batting practice is a controlled environment. It is a predictable environment. This should be easy for hitters. If you watch these hitters with an open mind and say to yourself, well, you know what, their mechanics really aren't that bad. Maybe they need to improve the timing of their mechanics. Well, how do you do that? How do you learn how to time your mechanics? Timing your mechanics begins with your brain, and how your brain controls your eyes, and how the eyes need to rapidly get data about the ball. What data do they need? They need to know what is the speed the ball is moving at and what space the ball is moving into. One of the worst things you can do in batting practice is to take mindless batting practice. Or you overthink your mechanics. When you're in a hitting laboratory, you gotta understand what's gonna happen in the game. And you wanna duplicate what the hitter is going to experience in a live game in an unpredictable environment. Teaching the hitter in batting practice how to master his timing and master his spatial alertness should be our priority. Here's a double-A game in Frisco, Texas, which is near my house. I want you to watch these next clips from the perspective of the batter and what the batter is dealing with while he's standing in the batter's box. The pitcher has a fastball that's throwing 91 miles an hour, and his curveball changeup is down to 77 miles an hour. He's not worried about his body. He's thinking about this ball. This pitch is curveball at 77 miles an hour. Okay, now the batter has to calibrate. I just saw 77. All right, what's the ball going to go next? It's a high fastball at 91. There's a constant cat and mouse game the pitcher plays with the batter, where he's always adding and subtracting speeds and always moving the ball from space to space. Pitches down, low by his ankles at 90 miles an hour. What we need to recognize in the laboratory to help our hitters is that we have to train our hitters to have brains that are like liquid, where they can flow from high to low, in and out, and have the ability to adjust from speed to speed. Curveball, 77 miles an hour. One undervalued aspect of hitting is depth perception, and hitting off machines before a game allows the hitter to account for depth perception he's going to have to deal with in the game. High fastball, letter high, 90 miles an hour. Sorry for the blurriness. Belt high fastball, 91 miles an hour, swings right through it. Look, it's this simple. I want to inspire you to take a hard look at what's really responsible for good hitting. What makes hitters good? What makes elite hitters elite? Let me simplify for you. Elite hitters know how to process speed and space rapidly. When everyone is investing their time in swing mechanics and getting the backside through and twisting and torquing and getting force and power, you're delaying your development. That's not the priority. That's like a chef preparing his or her meal, and they want to make it look pretty and fancy for the person judging it, but actually the food tastes bad. The bottom line is not how pretty it looks on a plate. The bottom line is how good it tastes. The bottom line isn't your 95 mile an hour bat speed off a batting tee or a little shorthand toss. The bottom line is, can you hit a pitcher that's throwing 91 and it drops down to 77? I'm Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com, and if you're ready to go, contact me directly. I have online hitting courses. I can work with your son or your daughter face to face. I can even work with your travel team directly.